Till now, we have completed preparation of alkanes by various methods like dehydration of alcohols, dehydrohallucination of alkyl halides, dehallucination of vicinal dihalides, coal-based electrolysis, and so many other methods. Okay. After the preparation methods in the alkenes, we have to see their physical properties and then chemical properties. First, let us have a quick look at the physical properties of alkenes. Regarding physical properties, first few alkanes like C1 to C2 to C4, first three alkanes means having 2 carbons, 3 carbons and 4 carbons. They are gases. Next 14 are liquids. Next higher members are solids. With increase in the molecular weight, the physical state changes. Now MPs and BPs, these MPs and BPs are much lower, but when compared to alkanes, these are slightly higher. For example, if you compare ethylene and ethane, ethylene and ethane like this. In these two, ethylene has higher melting and boiling points. And the alkenes have slightly higher MPs and BPs. In fact, both alkenes and alkynes, both are nonpolar. All are nonpolar, all the hydrocarbons are nonpolar. But when compared to alkanes, alkenes are slightly polar. Because of the presence of the double bond, due to the presence of that pi bond, alkenes are slightly polar in nature. That means they are more polar when compared to alkanes. That is the reason they have slightly higher MPs and BPs. Regarding the boiling point, as we are aware, with increase in the molecular weights, generally melting and boiling points will increase in any type of compound. But among the isomers of a given compound, like straight chain isomer, branched isomer, straight chain isomer has higher boiling point than branched one. So with increase in the branching, boiling point decreases. Only straight chain isomer will have higher boiling point. For example, if you want to say this, butene isobutene, this one butene straight chain, isobutene, double bond CCH3, CH3. In butene and isobutene, this N-butene, it has higher boiling point particularly. So among the isomers of any type of compound, straight chain will have higher boiling point than branched one. Okay. Now, solubility. These are also insoluble in water because these are almost non-polar in nature. That's why they are insoluble in polar solvents like water. So, being non-polar, they are insoluble in a polar solvent like water. Okay. But these are soluble in dilute sulfuric acid. Because alkenes are slightly basic in nature due to the presence of that pi bond, they are soluble in acid like dilute sulfuric acid. That's why if you want to distinguish, if you want to separate alkanes and alkenes, use dilute sulfuric acid. Dilute sulfuric acid is absorbed by alkanes, but not alkanes. Like that you can distinguish alkanes and alkenes. Okay. Now, See the chemical reactivity of alkanes. Now, chemical reactivity of alkenes. Alkenes are highly reactive when compared to alkanes because alkanes are saturated, our alkenes are unsaturated. They have double bond, C double bond C. In the double bond, there is a pi bond. Pi bond is weaker bond, it can be easily broken. That is the reason why alkenes are more reactive when compared with alkanes. So, alkenes being unsaturated, they are highly reactive. So, the high reactivity of alkenes due to the presence of that C double bond C. Okay. In that double bond, one is sigma bond, one is pi bond. Pi bond is weaker bond, it can be easily broken. That is the reason in all its reactions, the pi bond is, the loosely held pi bond can be easily broken. So, double bond becomes single bond. So, in all these reactions, first we discussed reactivity, then what type of reactions it gives. Type of reactions like additions, substitutions, what type it gives. Being unsaturated, it gives addition type reactions. Without eliminating anything, simply reagent is added across this double bond, and in the reagent, one part is added to one carbon, the other part is added to other carbon, double bond becomes single bond. The pi bond is consumed in the reaction. So, in all these reactions, pi bond is supplied, pi bond is consumed, pi electrons are consumed. Thus, in all these reactions, our alkane will act as source of pi electrons. Alkane is donating the pi electron pair. Pi bond is being donated. Which accepts the pi bond? Which accepts the pi electrons? It is electrophile. Only electrophiles will accept electrons. Thus, the pi electrons are accepted by attacking electrophilic reagent. Thus, our alkanes will invite the electrophilic attack. That is the reason we can clearly say alkenes will undergo electrophilic addition reactions. First we discussed what type of reactions they give, additions. Now, in the additions, you can have electrophilic additions, nucleophilic additions, free radical additions. But alkenes will give electrophilic addition reactions because alkene will act as nucleophile. In all its addition reactions, it will act as nucleophile because it supplies pi bond, pi electron pair. So, the characteristic type of reactions of alkenes are electrophilic addition reactions. In all these electrophilic addition reactions, our alkane will act as nucleophile. It acts as nucleophile or the source of pi electrons. Okay. Thus, what about the reactivity of alkanes? Second, what type of reactions it gives? Third, why it gives electrophilic additions? That means why it invites electrophilic attack. Okay. Now let us see the mechanism, the simple mechanism of electrophilic addition mechanism of electrophilic addition of alkanes. Come on, this is our alkane. It invites electrophilic attack, A plus. It attacks the pi bond. Suppose if pi bond shifts towards this carbon, electrophile will attack that carbon, because in this general example both the carbons are equivalent. As a result, this right side carbon now gets positive charge. That is the intermediate, reaction intermediate, carbocation. To complete the reaction, add nucleophile. By adding the nucleophile, reaction completes. So, our focus is on reaction intermediate in these electrophilic additions. That intermediate is what? Carbocation. So, if there is possibility of if there is possibility of the formation of two or more different types of carbocations, always a more stable carbocation is likely to be formed. That more stable carbocation only will decide the main product. That is why our focus is on more stable. What are the possibilities of the carbocations and which is more stable carbocation. Okay. Already we have discussed about Markovnikov addition, anti-Markovnikov addition, all those things. You know, Markovnikov addition is that electrophilic addition only, but anti-Markovnikov addition is free radical addition. Those two mechanisms already we have discussed.